Hey guys, it's Renee from Kids Simple Stuff. Well, today I just wanted to start by introducing to you a new segment to my channel, which is going to be called Thank God It's Friday for Desserts, where every Friday you can expect some kind of idea of baking idea here on my channel. Could be cakes, could be cupcakes, could be cookies, could be cake pops. Anything will be here on Friday, no matter what. So every Friday you can tune in if you're looking for a dessert idea. So to break the ice, I just wanted to give this idea for New York City cookies. I've never been there, but I would love to visit someday, and I thought I would give it a shot. I just started by just cutting some pieces of paper from my notebook, and then I went ahead with my pen and went online. I typed New York City or New York City at night. A ton of pictures of the buildings in New York City. And this is my interpretation of what I saw. Not really, but kinda. You're just going to basically first trace the shape of your cookie, and then with a pen you're just going to trace some buildings, but basing yourself in what you see online. So that's it for the buildings. And then for this one, I wanted to incorporate the Big Apple aspect to it. So I'm just going to, instead of making this a heart, I'm just going to be making this heart shaped apple, if that makes any sense. The first thing I'm going to be doing is, for instance, grabbing one of my cities. I'm going to put it on the bottom of, well, like on the table, and then I'm going to grab a piece of wax paper or parchment paper. Make sure though that your smoothest part is on the top and the roughest part is on the bottom. You can even hear the difference, and the part of the top, which is going to be the smooth part, tends to be a lot more shiny. You can always go ahead and add small pieces of tape if you feel like you're going to be moving a lot. First, the outline. So for this one, I'm going to just draw some tiny little windows in there, which are just going to be like that. And there's nothing here. And then for this one, windows again. These ones are going to be like separated. It's gonna have the windows all the way down. And then I'm just going to fill in the whole thing like so. I'm gonna be using my handy dandy needle tool, this one. I have a tutorial on my channel if you want to check this out. It's super easy to make and it comes on handy so much. So you can actually work on your buildings and make them better shaped if you want to. And actually my icing was super flowy, and this is happening right now, but anyways. And this is what I'm going to be doing on all the other ones. If you went too far and you want more of a square finish rather than a round finish to it, you just go and do this, kind of pull it towards you, remove the excess from your needle, and then do this. Just kind of remove, this is like erasing. And then if you have like corners that are too weird looking, you can always remove them. And for the heart, it's going to be just red icing. So I'm just going to go directly using my tool So once they are dry, you should be able to just peel them off. But be careful because they are pretty fragile. There is a really thin layer of icing, but they should come right off. So I have here the cookies that I'm going to be using for this project. I'm going to show you in one square how am I going to place the city, and then in the round one. I'm just going to do the outline first. Smooth the surface. I'm just going to take my city really carefully, put it on top. Push it a bit so it doesn't move, but not too much so it will break. And because the cookie doesn't, go flat, you're going to have some spaces that you can fill in. Here, for instance, or here. And just arrange it so it looks. I'm just going to make the outline, filling. I'm going to be putting my heart in here. Just dropping it. Then I'm going to be taking this kind of sprinkles, and I'm going to be with my tweezers, which are just for baking. I'm just going to move it as you go, as you can put everything. I'm just going to add this tiny detail towards the end to make my heart kind of give it the illusion that it's shiny and sparkly. So I just love the way this one's turned. The more you practice, the better your buildings and everything is gonna look. I would suggest you to work with a 20 to 25 second consistency icing because it's going to hold better to those small tiny windows. But other than that, I think it looks pretty cool. And don't forget to tune in next Friday for another Thank God It's Friday for Desserts idea. I'm gonna have pictures on my blog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next Friday. Bye guys. And then I'm gonna be using a ton of this gold sprinkles. Oh god, no. It's okay, it's okay.